Story time. I think it's time for a story. When I was a teenager, before I moved out of my parents' house, my mom bought me a surround sound system for Christmas one year. It's not like this thing was like high-end, top-of-the-line, best of the best, but Mom bought it for Christmas for me. Awesome gift. Thanks, Mom. Shout out to Mom. Now, when I left my parents' house, it's not like I moved out and started living in an apartment all by myself. I actually moved in with my grandmother, which some would say probably sounds like a step backwards. But of course, when I moved in, all my stuff came with me, including the surround sound system. Now, I had only had the surround sound system for the better part of a year, if that, because it broke probably around November of the following year. So, in having a conversation with my mom, I explained, hey, I'm kind of bummed out, my surround sound system doesn't work. She says, no problem. I bought that extended warranty. I buy one on everything that I buy from Best Buy. I'm like, well, that's cool, because it's not like I dropped the thing or spilled soda on it. It just stopped working. So, of course, they're going to replace it. And I have the warranty, so there should be no problem. So I go to Mom's. I get the receipt. Of course, she kept it. Why wouldn't she? And I take the surround sound system to Best Buy, and I look to get a replacement. So I go to the customer service desk and someone starts helping with the transaction. I walk up to the counter. I've got the surround sound system. I still had the box, so I had everything in the box, including all of the paperwork and I think the original batteries for the remote. And I've also got that coveted receipt for the warranty. So I tell the girl, it's a 2-year warranty. I've only had it for a year. I'd like to get a replacement, please. She asked what's wrong with it. I said, it just stopped working. You can plug it in, press power, nothing happens. And of course, they have to take it out of the box to verify that you're not lying, because you're clearly a liar and like spending all of your time in Best Buys telling them that your stuff's broke when it's not. So they unpack everything from the neatly repacked package that I had packaged myself, and they plug it in to find that there's no power, and it does nothing. Best Buy, I hate to be the one to tell you I told you so, but I told you so. So after the verification of the improperly functioning surround sound system, they tell me they no longer carry this particular surround sound system. So I say, hey, we're in a maze. We're going to find our way out. We're going to get that cheese. How are we going to do it? Girl behind the counter says, well, we should be able to find you something that's comparable to replace it. I say, fantastic. That sounds great. Replace it with something that is similar, comparable to what I already have. I have the warranty. I have the privilege. So she goes to take a look to see if there's something that's comparable to the unit that they no longer carry that needs replacing because I have a warranty. She informs me there is one that's actually an upgraded version of the version that I had. Completely comparable, but a little bit better. I say, fantastic. That sounds great. Wrap it up. Let's get out of here. Before I can tap dance my way out of the store, she says, well, there's a caveat to this. That seems to be a problem on your end because my understanding is I have a warranty with a broken piece of equipment that you no longer carry that you're going to replace with something that's comparable. That sounds like a win-win-win. She says, since we no longer carry this particular item and we have one that's comparable, but it's an upgraded version, you will have to pay the difference between the original purchase and the purchase now. I said, no. You don't understand. I am not making a purchase. I am simply exchanging with my warranty the original broken item for the new replacement item. She reiterates, we no longer carry that particular item. Allow me to retort, that's not my problem. After arguing for quite a few minutes and getting a manager involved, I came to the conclusion I was not getting away with what I was entitled to. So, I came up with another compromise. I explained that since this is a 2-year warranty, of which I have only used 1 year, you can prorate me for the remaining time on the warranty and use that amount to supplement the cost of this new item that is slightly upgraded compared to my original purchase. They informed me that they do not prorate the warranties. They also made the suggestion of potentially replacing the item with a lesser quality, less expensive version so that I wouldn't have to foot the bill. To which I said, well, if you're going to replace it with a lesser quality version of what I originally had, and I would have had to pay the difference of the better version, are you going to refund me an amount that is equal to the amount less than the original quality item to this lower version? To which they said no. And then I said, well, if I get the lesser quality version, will the warranty for the one that I currently have, since it has a year left on it, transfer to the new item? They said, because it is not the same item, that they could not transfer the warranty to the new item, which they no longer carry. So I walked out. The surround sound system, however, did start working about 2 months later. I don't know. After that, I decided that I would never buy another extended warranty, even though I didn't buy the first one, from Best Buy, because clearly they're useless. Which ironically is how I learned about the new return policy at Best Buy. See, after the surround sound debacle, it had been quite some time since I had made a purchase at Best Buy. When I finally did, it was for a small Blu-ray player that I wanted to use in my bedroom. Well, when I bought it, it was around the holidays, so it took me a while to actually install it in the bedroom. So it kind of sat around in a box for a couple of weeks before I took it out and put everything together. After that, I started using it for a couple of nights, and I noticed this weird thing where, you know how when you watch a movie, you're supposed to see stuff on the screen? Well, it wasn't doing that. So that was a problem for me. So after having this Blu-ray player for about 3 weeks or so, went back to Best Buy to return it, or to at least let them know that this was not functioning properly and I could exchange it for another one. So of course, because I'm a liar and I have nothing else better to do than go to Best Buy and tell them I have broken stuff that isn't actually broken, they took it out of the box, which I had packaged neatly together again, and they plugged it in, and of course it worked fine. Of course it worked just fine, because it takes about 20 minutes for it to start acting up and doing what I said it was doing. And I told the girl this. I said, it takes about 20 minutes, so you might be here a while before it starts acting up. Every time it's done it, it's about the 20-25 minute mark. After about 4.5 minutes of a Blu-ray playing in this DVD Blu-ray player, the girl turns to me and says, well, since there's nothing wrong with it, I can't do anything as far as a warranty with the manufacturer. To which I had a very confused, understandably confused look on my face and said, well, what about your return policy? I've had this for less than a month. Surely, if something is faulty within a month, and you bring it in with receipt and all of the accoutrements that come with said package, then you should be able to take it back, correct? She then explained to me that the Best Buy return policy, 2 weeks. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. 14 days. 1 antibiotic cycle. A fortnight. So they explained to me that if I wanted to pursue the manufacturer warranty, they would ship it out for me, but that would be at my cost, and if there was nothing wrong with it, then I would have to pay additional money to get it back to me. So I left, vowing to never return to Best Buy ever again. But oh, how easily we forget! Earlier this week, I was looking to buy an item, so of course, I was looking online for the best price. And I found it for roughly $120 on most websites. Most places I went, $120. Some a little more, some a little less, but most right at that $120 mark. Best Buy had it for $180. But I remembered Best Buy has a price match guarantee on certain websites. So I checked the websites that they happen to price match on, and two of the websites that they price match from happen to have that $120 price point. So I said, Jeff, you know what would be nice? You could pay $120 for that, go pick it up at Best Buy, and you wouldn't have to wait for it to get shipped to you. And I said, Jeff, you know what? That sounds like a great idea. Why don't we do that price match? Go pick it up today. So I went down to Best Buy, phone in hand. And I stood around for a while because there was a lot of people there, but none of them wanted to help me. So a guy got up on the ladder, came down, gave me the thing. I guess he was a manager or something, because he was like, well, let's find somebody to ring you up, because I don't get commission. They do. I'd rather them get that, which I thought was kind of nice. I said, hey, guy, I've got this price match thing, so can we hook that up? He said, yeah, that's fine. Let me find you somebody. So we walk around the store for a little bit, and we go find a girl. She helps me out, and I'm showing her the thing. She gave her my phone, and she almost dropped it. And she looks at the price match, and she looks at the website, and she says, oh, well, this isn't actually the website. It may be on here, but it's actually a third-party company that's selling on this website. So that doesn't count. Can you find the other one? Okay. Here we are. Oh, it's the same thing. It's there's a third-party company that's selling this. It's not the actual website that's selling it. Okay, so even though it's on the website that you price match from. It's not the same. It's not. You're not going to price match it. No, it has to be directly from the website. It can't be a third party. So you see, on my phone, I can have this for $120, $60 less than what you're charging for it here, and I can have it in 2 days shipped to my home. Yeah, I'm sorry, we can't price match that. Do you not want my money? Because clearly you can make a profit off of it right now because someone is willing to sell it for $60 less than what you're selling it for and still make a profit. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. Cool. I will purchase this elsewhere. Thank you for your time. Went home, bought it online, free shipping. Will be here in 2 days. That's pretty much every experience that I've ever had from Best Buy. I don't know if anybody else has had similar experiences. Mine haven't been pleasant, and I don't like walking in there anymore. Let me know in the comments below if you've had similar experiences with Best Buy or any other place. Man, I remember my first job was working at Sears, and if you had a receipt for a replacement warranty, it's like heaven's gates opened. They just let you walk in and just plop your crap out that's clearly been mishandled and you dunked it in a freaking pond, and they would say, oh, here's your new one. Starting to get old. I remember the days when retail service was good for the customer. It was a good experience. Not anymore, man. Not anymore. Look, I know my videos have been all over the place lately. I'm not even making sense of anything that I'm doing. I've got a behind the scenes for something that I didn't even explain what it was a behind the scenes for. That's probably confusing. I also got these really introspective videos that I don't know. I've done stuff like that before, but I haven't done it in so long. I don't know if anybody on this channel or any of my friends that watch this stuff enjoy that type of thing. And then this, which is just me complaining for like however many minutes this is. This is insane. I don't know. Maybe one day I'll get my shit together. I don't know what I want out of video stuff. I just want to make things. And if I get an idea, it just comes out. So here's what you get. Hope you like it. Bye.